Hey, soul family. Okay, I got to do this quicker. I did this before and then I got a work call and I had to stop. So I'm starting with, I have a friend coming to visit from Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, and they've been delayed, and they're finally getting here, coming today sometime. And so, of course, as is always the case when you need to be well rested, what happens? You don't sleep. So all day yesterday I was doing spring cleaning and organizing closet space to give them a couple of drawers in my guest room so that they had some place to put their stuff. He's got a camper van that he's living in, but I said, you probably want to have a regular bed. You know, I've got a guest room. You might as well, while you're visiting, you might as well stay and have a comfortable bed in the house. It's going to snow for 3 days. So I worked all day. I was super excited and super proud of myself for doing everything. And I'm an Aries and I have a temper. It takes a lot for my temper to be triggered, but once I'm triggered, I'm like a volcano. And it's and Spirit's talking to me about my dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. We're talking to you in your dreams. And so I was shown the night before how Saphira, my cat, brought in a snake that bit me. And I'm Saphira, my cat. So I thought, but it also represents my mother. So I'm trying to think of, is it someone else? And anyway, I'm thinking about outside, right? So I've got a girlfriend that's going to go hiking with me at 4:15 and I'm at 4:30, and I look at my clock and I'm doing really good. I got almost everything done. I've just finished vacuuming. I'm OCD, so I can't leave things undone. It's very difficult. I can't leave my bed until it's made. I can't sit down at my desk until everything is organized and clean. Cat boxes, lint on my carpet drives me crazy. So everything was pretty much all finished. I looked at my clock and oh my gosh, I've got 2 seconds to be there. And I'm like, it's only 6 minutes to get there. So I said, I'm on my way. And I go into my closet, and in my closet, I don't have curtain rods. I've got this rinky-dink shower curtain rod that I put up that I've been trying to hang things on. And my friend Greg's a builder, so he's going to help me do a couple things while he's here. Hopefully, maybe that. I don't know. But anyway, that's one of the reasons I was moving stuff out of closets. And in my closet, I've got, you know, one of those things that you hang and you can put brushes or combs or whatever in the pockets. I use those to hang all of my earrings. I've got lots of long dangly earrings, feathers, jewels, right? And I've got tons of necklaces, long crystal necklaces. So I've got hooks on the outside of my door. People, you know, the over the door hooks. They're really cute. And I have all my crystals hanging. So when you're in my bedroom, you see all these crystals hanging down. So I get all totally done and I go to hang one thing up in my closet and everything falls off. All my earrings all over the ground everywhere, and I've got to be there now. And I said, no! I was so mad. I am super tired. I've been working really hard. I was exhausted. I'm frustrated. And then that happens. And I'm like, no! I said, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not. And I'm telling myself, because I want to get down there and start putting them all away, because I'm OCD. It has to be in order. So this is your message. You may think things have to be in a certain order, or it's not finished yet, or I'm not completely ready, or whatever it is. And I said, no, I'm not going to do this now. And I slammed the door, totally forgetting all of my crystals are on the outside and everything goes flying across the room. And I'm like, oh my God. And I got mad at Spirit. I said, you couldn't. Okay, wait, I didn't get mad at Spirit yet. So everything goes flying across the room and I pick up everything and nothing is broken except for my most precious item. Hold on. It's this. And it's something that I had of my mother's that I never wore because it was so precious. I didn't want anything to happen to it. And I thought, no, you know what? I'm wearing all my favorite things. I'm wearing my favorite perfume. I wear my mother's pearls every single day. And this is what it is. It's a Buddha, a peaceful Buddha. And his head fell off and the arm that holds the one side of the necklace. And it was broken in pieces. And I said to Spirit, you couldn't have let this one thing survive? You had to take this and break it? And they said, we didn't do anything. You lost your shit. You had a temper tantrum and you lost your head and you hurt yourself. And I'm just like, oh my God. So I put it up on the dresser, and we went on the most epic hike in the entire world. It was amazing. The pictures were stunning. And I came home this morning. I came home, and then this morning I sat here, and I don't even know how I was able to do it. But I literally, while we were out there, we were hiking on the mountain, and you could see all these rocks coming down and everywhere. And I said, look at this. Isn't this stunning? I said, God is the most incredible landscaper. I said, he can take something that's broken and make it look like it was supposed to be that way. It like nothing ever happened. Like that's how I arranged it to begin with. And then I said, oh my God, I'm going to go home and I'm going to fix this. And you're not going to be able to tell. And you can't tell. I'm lucky. But those are your messages. So here's one item to choose from. This is jade and cloisonne. My mother loved cloisonne beads. Cloisonne, they're all crystals on here. It's precious. And I mean, it was extremely valuable. This is ivory, and I know that's not a good thing, but it's vintage. This is old as hell. And the fact that it's a peaceful Buddha that lost their head, I mean, the truth of the matter is I don't. It takes a lot before I lose my temper. But when I lose my temper, it's not a pretty sight. And I hurt myself. So I yell at myself a lot. So there's that message. That's one item you can choose from. You can choose from the blood Chrysochola bracelet, and you can choose from the Carnelian and Turquoise. There's 2 necklaces, okay? Those are your 3 items. And I gotta roll quick. So items we got. So deck. Which deck, Spirit? Really? Okay, that's interesting. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I don't even know what this deck is. It's Abraham Hicks, The Secret. It's about manifestation, right? I'm a manifesting queen. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Buddha, I do. It's very precious to me. For those who chose the Buddha, what is our message, Spirit? For those who chose the peaceful Buddha, he's not always peaceful. Nothing happens without my having invited it. When you understand the law of attraction, you're never surprised by what occurs in your experience. For you understand that through your own thought process, you have invited every bit of it in. Nothing can occur in your life experience without your invitation of it through your thought or action, right? So if you're thinking negative thoughts, you're going to bring in negative consequences, manifestations. You're thinking positive thoughts, you're going to bring that in too. So be responsible in the way that you think and the way that you act if you want to manifest good. For those who chose the Chrysochola bracelet, your message, it's not about my controlling my thoughts, it's about guiding them. So second segue into that, right? Interesting that we're wearing, these are the colors. Can you see the colors? So sacral chakra is what I'm seeing, and green, healing. This couple is right here. Why are we not encouraging you? We are not encouraging you to make an effort to control your thoughts, but instead to more or less guide your thoughts. Reaching for the way that you would like to feel is an easier way to hold your thoughts in a vibrational alignment with that which you believe is good. Song right now, can we just talk, please, before we get lost? And there's a little couple, right? They're so close to each other on this winding road. So instead of saying, can't we just talk before we get lost? Why focus on the getting lost? I would love to talk to you. I would love to talk to you. Song right now, I'll make sure I'll leave the door unlocked. Now I'm on my way. I swear I'll be there by 5 o'clock. So someone's, coming forward. And this balloon, they're both looking up at that sacral chakra balloon, which is the seat of sexual energy and creativity. So if this is about coming together with someone, that's sexual energy, which is the strongest creative force. If it is about creativity, right? Something's up in the air, but they're both looking at it. Like, how do I guide this balloon to me, to where I want it to be? All right. For those who chose the Carnelian and Turquoise, which is interesting because Turquoise is my soul color and Carnelian is sacral chakra, sexual energy and creativity, right? So I choose that too. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is our message? I'm laughing at how they gave me my first message right out the gate. I am a vibrational transmitter and a receiver. In every moment, you are broadcasting a very specific vibrational frequency, a signal that is instantly being understood and answered. And immediately, your present and future circumstances began changing in response to the signal you're projecting. The entire universe right now is being affected by what you are offering. So I would like to get some good work calls in before my friend gets here so I can visit with him, because this is only going to be here for a few days. So I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm ready, and Spirit's beaming down, they're listening to me. It takes a few seconds, it takes a few minutes, right? Because I was doing this reading and I got a work call. And I'm like, oh, are you serious? Right in the middle of my reading? And then I'm like, of course, you asked for it. But then I sent out negative frequency immediately, right? Oh, seriously? And I went to press yes, accept the call, and I hung up on it. And generally they'll call right back, but they didn't. They figured, oh, she's busy, I'll go to someone else. So I did that, right, by sending out a negative frequency. Oh, good, here's a call. I'll have to do this later, right? I can always record this later. So be intentional with your thought process. Be intentional with your responses. Recognize that it takes a couple seconds to kick back in, and you've just gotten yourself moving. I've asked already this morning for calls today before he gets here, but then when the call came in, I immediately sent out a negative response, and boom, it deflected it that quickly. Now, do know this. It will happen like that, which is kind of creepy, but it's teaching us, because I set my intention this morning. I went about brushing my teeth. Now, see, you set your intention, but you don't realize you've allowed time to go, because I had a shower, washed my hair, put my makeup on, cleaned up. I had already set my intention this morning as soon as I woke up, but I had let like 45 minutes to an hour go by. But the second I said, oh, are you kidding me? I kicked it away from me and I lost it. So intentional vibrational frequency. Be in the same. And then the other one was more about being a vibrational match. But if you're in a negative space, you can't jump from that negative feeling to something totally fantastic. So then you watch the way you speak, right? So instead of saying, like, I'm concerned about finances, it's been a really quiet month because of taxes. It's always quiet this time of year. But my rent is due in 10 days. And I pay $2,600 and I pay it by myself. So it's a lot for me. And so in the back of my mind, I always know Spirit's got my back, but I don't want to be scrimping and saving, right? So my thought is, all right, Spirit, you know I'm a little concerned. And they said, yes. So what we want you to do is we want you to have a practical plan. Maybe you need to get up a little earlier. So my friend Greg says, I said, what time are you coming so I know to be prepared? And he goes, what do you mean be prepared? And I said, well, to go to bed. And are you coming in the morning? Because he said he's 5 hours away and he gets up really early. And I said, how early is early? Because I don't get up early. And then I have to start feeding 7 cats, cleaning 3 cat boxes, cleaning my house, doing all my OCD work, right? And he says, well, I don't know, whenever my eyes open. And I thought, well, when is that? And he says, generally pretty early. And I'm like, oh, but that's what Spirit said to me. Get up and get organized, right? If you want to have your day, get up earlier. And I used to have my clock that way, but I kind of got into the habit of, oh, I can get up whenever I want. And, I work for myself and that. No, you need to get more organized. You need your manifestation needs a more practical plan in order to manifest, right? So I go to bed and of course I can't sleep. My cats are asleep. I can't sleep. And then at 5:30 this morning, bing, I get a message from Greg and he's responding to a message that I sent him. And I sent him back all of our conversation where he was saying, I don't know what time, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I sent it all back and I said, meh. And he goes, what does meh mean? And I said, I was so worried about, what time you were getting here and what I needed to do. I said that I didn't sleep. So it didn't matter anyway. And now I'm up at 5:30 in the morning. I can't sleep either. But in the end, it helped me get motivated, get things together, and I'll finish this reading and I'll have plenty of time before he gets here to take a few good calls. And I'll be able to read, like this time that I'm talking to you, doing this reading, I'm projecting back out to the universe. I'm not going to bounce this call off. I'm grateful for it. Thank you for answering my message and bringing me a call right away, Spirit. I'm sorry that I handled it so badly. And I forgave myself for breaking my mother's most precious necklace, but it did tell me something else. It's glued and you can't tell and it's perfect, but it's not as strong as it once was. So I'm not going to wear it anymore. I'm going to put it in a place of honor somewhere. I've got it up on crystal rocks up here. It was so precious. I thought, I want to wear it. I love it, right? But no, I mean, it's like when I go hiking, I put my mom's pearls inside. I know that they're there. And it's funny because this says salt water heals everything, right? These are healing. So I'm going to give us one more. I'm going to ask Spirit for one more message for each of us. For the first 3 items. This is the angel healing cards. For those who chose the peaceful Buddha, Archangel Gabriel, who is the messenger I work with every single day, because that's my job. I'm a messenger. And you will soon receive some positive news. Yay! The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. Thank you. See, I got myself back in order, and so now Spirit's saying, good job. You got your lesson, and now we'll bless you. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the Chrysochola, the blood Chrysochola, it looks like turquoise, doesn't it? Isn't it neat? Blood Chrysochola. And think about the reasons why you've chosen what you've chosen. If you chose the jade and cloisonne and ivory, it might be something to do with the Orient. It might have something to do with it's vintage. It might have something to do with, jade is money. Green is healing. Blue is communication. For those who chose the Chrysochola, and this is root and sacral chakra and high heart. So between the heart and the throat chakra is turquoise, which is my soul color. Ooh, we got 2. Forgiveness. I forgive myself for destroying my mom's favorite thing. Let the past go. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. Okay, and then vision. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Yay! That's how we have the ability. We can connect with the ones that we love, friends, family, loved ones, without speaking to them. If we hold a loving thought, wait till you see the next message. It'll affect them because we lift our vibe, they're connected to us, it lifts their vibe, right? And then we become a vibrational match for what we're asking for. Okay, for those who chose, what was the last one? Oh, Carnelian and Turquoise. Positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry. Think love. I am loved. I have a loving team. Spirit's got my back. Everything's going to work out wonderfully. Divine mystery. You along with the sun, earth, moon, and stars are part of one creation. A divine mystery unfolding each moment. Be present and feel the power of now. Be in the present moment. Don't think too far ahead. Don't worry about the past. Stay in the present moment. Be in the moment and witness the wonder of it all. So just so you know that those were the 2 messages that we got. Positive thinking and divine mystery. So I hope that was helpful for you. I believe that it was very helpful for me. Got me back on track. And I'll be getting a couple of really good calls in before my friend Greg arrives. So I hope you're having a beautiful day. What day is it? Tuesday? Oh, it's discount day. It's at the Goodwill. It's dangerous for me to go there. If I can help you with a private reading, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. I am your spiritual cheerleader, and my personal email is Sherricolumbus@yahoo.com. Sherri, SHERRICOLUMBUS @yahoo.com. Please don't pay ahead of time on my website. Talk to me first, because I'd rather have you go through a certain channel, and I want to make sure that we're vibed and everything's before you are paying for a reading if I don't know you, right? All right, take care. Love you.